Right.
Okay.
That's what we were like, I know.
I know. That's sad that the music wasn't
We're
working.
gonna
but
get
we
it
were
straight.
prepared.
We're gonna get it straight.
Okay.
We're gonna get, yeah. So next time we have you on, we're gonna play a song. It might not be Thriller. I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. Me too. And we thought it was appropriate for Halloween.
Halloween.
Yes.
Happy
Halloween.
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 Yeah. And I'm excited.
Me too.
Y'all, we're gonna dive right in because there are so many things about today that are special. Number one, you guys are seeing this on Friday morning. It's actually Thursday afternoon. It's yesterday. Okay. And so what we're doing is we really wanted to do a pairing of, y'all know how much we love Promised Land Market and Moorhead, MF Chapel and AB. We have some awesome local markets where we love to get wine. And then we thought, sometimes like when you're there picking up Halloween candy and you're just desperate and you need to grab a bottle off the shelf in the grocery store, what do? And so we did some Googling and found these pairings of grocery store wines, or just it's really varietals with different types of Halloween candy. And so we wanted to kind of introduce this concept to you guys. But y'all, the very best part is that this morning we reached out to our friend Inez Ribustello, because she is now, y'all, we had Inie on before. If you'll just remember, stay with me here, go back with me here. Inie and I were friends in college, and Inie ended up getting into wine. She became, she's now an advanced sommelier. She and her husband, Steven, are both advanced sommeliers. They returned to her roots back in Tarboro, where they opened a restaurant called On the Square. They are currently launching their new cookbook, which is called On the Square. Inie, you guys, if anybody in my family is watching this, do not buy it because you were getting it for Christmas. And so y'all, Inie at one point was, you were a beverage director for Windows on the World, right? Inie has just this illustrious career, and now she is in her car about doing us the biggest favor ever. And she's going to talk to us about using her advanced sommelier knowledge, explaining to us why these pairings work and giving us some advice. So Inie, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for asking me. I'm so excited to be with two amazing people this beautiful fall day.
Yes. You are the best. You're the best. And you guys, if you're wondering why Inie is in her car, she has just pulled into Farrington House, one of my favorite places on earth, former place of employment of Inie and my husband, Chip, when we were at Chapel Hill. Yes. But Inie is going to be having an event for their new cookbook this evening. Vivian Howard is going to be interviewing her. The chefs at Farrington are going to be preparing some dishes from the cookbook. Just kind of a big deal. Big time. And she's in her car talking to us about grocery store wine. So everybody,
which is also a big deal. It's also a big deal.
It's true.
Inie, you're the best. Okay, so you guys,
would you like to get into it?
Yeah.
Inie, do you want us to start with anything specific, or should I just pick up a bottle and a pairing that we heavily researched on Mr. Google's and we go from there?
Sure, you go, Meg. You choose.
So Inie, would you start, seriously, would you start light to dark? Would you start with whites and then go to reds?
I normally would. In this case, I might start with the rosé just because that's really fun.
Okay. So per our research, we have rosé, and we'll tell you guys the brand and the price point, and Skittles, rosé and Skittles. Will you tell us why this works?
Yeah, so rosé is basically a chilled red wine. It comes from red grapes, just minimal skin contact. Often, in most cases, the rosés that we find are bone dry, so they've been fermented to dryness. But they have like lots of berry fruit and relatively little oak aging, and so they like berry candy. In this particular case, you've got the Skittles. What is that? A rainbow of fruit flavors.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay,
great. I want you guys also to know that we are having our wine samples in little espresso cups because we're trying to keep it between the lines here.
Yes,
on a Thursday afternoon. Cheers
to berry candy with rosé. Okay,
I'm excited.
I'm eating it first and sipping. Is there
an order?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, but get the candy in your mouth. Which colors did y'all get?
Great question.
I'm unsure.
I got no berry color. I got a lime and a lemon.
Okay, that's gonna be tougher, Meg. Honestly, that's gonna
Let
be
me
harder.
get
So
Here's a
the
red.
red
Yeah.
one,
Have him.
Oh, thank you. Let me taste it with a berry.
I mean, now, Inie, would you have chosen the Skittles, or would you have chosen another one of these candies to go with the rosé?
no, so I think the Skittles of the candies that y'all have is definitely the way to go with rosé for sure.
Okay, that's actually really good.
It is. And will you share what
Yeah,
this
so
is?
this is the Belle Gloss
Mhm.
rosé, and this one is $22 at the local HT.
The teeter.
That's
Yay.
exactly right. Yeah. Okay, this is really good.
I know.
Inie. Okay,
One
gosh.
down.
Okay, yay. Okay, now where should we go, Inie?
I would do the Sauvignon Blanc next.
Okay.
Okay, you got it. So Sauvignon Blanc. We do have, I want y'all to know that we have fresh espresso cups.
Yes, we're not mixing wines.
That's exactly right. We're not mixing here. We're purists
Correct.
about our grocery store wine pairings.
So why does Sauvignon Blanc and Sour Patch Kids work?
So when y'all sent me the types of wines, I think Sauvignon Blanc for me is the hardest pairing of the five. Sauvignon Blanc is very citrus driven, tart, tangy, high acid, and so that could be like either a nightmare in your mouth depending on what candy you choose. But Sour Patch Kids are sour, tangy, and tart like Sauvignon Blanc. And so normally wine pairings have like two rules. One is likeness likes likeness, and the other one is opposites attract. So in this case, we're doing the likeness route. But yeah, and again, colors, like I would probably do the yellow or the green Sour Patch Kids.
and it was delicious.
Dag nabbit, people. Okay, I'm getting a green.
Wait, okay. I like it. I really like that one. I'm gonna have one more sip.
Oh, green Sour Patch Kids are so good. I forgot about them. Also,
did
my
too.
mouth hurts eating them.
So after you sip, will you tell everyone?
Yes. This is, Inie, how would I say that? La Petite Perrier.
It's backwards for you. Sorry.
Perrier, I can't see
Yeah.
y'all. My eyes
La
are
Petite
cold.
Perrier.
We'll just roll with
And
it.
this one is $14 at the Harris Teeter.
Love it.
I will say I need to give credit that Renee Yost, who is one of our colleagues, who is so great. She has years in the food and beverage industry in Carteret County. And so she actually went and picked these wines out for her. We gave her the varietals, and these are her picks of each one of these. So I think that's a great $14 bottle of Sauvignon Blanc from the grocery.
Okay, next I'm scared.
Okay, yes. Well, we have one more white. Should we do that next, Inie?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So one more.
I'm nervous.
This one, why?
Because it's the candy
corn.
corn.
It's the candy corn. Yeah, this is the Stag's Leap Chardonnay. So this is the most expensive bottle that we have today. It's $29 at the Harris Teeter.
Yep. And then paired apparently with candy corn.
Is that what you would have chosen, Inie, with Chardonnay?
Absolutely, especially with oaky California Chardonnay, which the Stag's Leap has a decent amount of oak regimen on it. And so I actually think this is one of my favorite. I don't drink a lot of full-bodied Chardonnay, and I don't drink a lot of oaky whites, period. But California Chard and candy corn is like melt in your mouth, buttery, yumness.
This is gonna make me like candy corn. Inie, are you a candy corn fan? I need to know this.
Yes, I am.
I'm trying really hard. It's like olives.
I love olives too.
Okay,
I'm also boiled. I'm also team boiled peanuts. So I mean,
this is delicious. Definitely my favorite so far.
And that's really good. Okay, so specifically, you would say choose the California Chardonnay to go with your candy corn.
In particular, one that says oaked. Either on the back of the label somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it. Ooh,
gosh. Okay. This is so fun.
I'm really glad we're not doing this at 8 a.m.
I am too. I am too. This would not be. No. Okay. So we have two left. Should we do the Cab or the Merlot?
Go for the Merlot first.
Okay. With the Merlot, we have Reese's.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited. I hope the microphone is picking up.
I know, me too. The glug into our, we've now moved to some other little China teacups. So this is a Francis Coppola Merlot, and this is $16.
Also
Okay,
really
good.
Okay, and so this is a Reese's pairing. What do you think, Inie? Is that
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what you think. It should work. Milk chocolate and Merlot are a good combo. If I had it my way, I would definitely do chocolate covered cherries. I just don't know. Do they make chocolate covered cherries for Halloween, like from the grocery store? Or
no?
is that just Christmas?
I mean, the children would reject all of those. There would only be chocolate covered cherries left in your bowl in front of your house on Halloween. They're not going to have it. Okay.
Ooh. I can see why cherry would be delicious.
I
with
can
that.
too see why cherry would be good with
But the
this.
peanut butter is good.
What would you
Yeah,
pair dark
be good.
chocolate with? I know dark chocolate, there's not a lot of Halloween. I guess there are those dark chocolate musketeers or Milky Ways, but what would you what red wine would you pair dark chocolate with, Inie?
I would most likely do either red Zen or a Syrah. Both of those do really well with dark chocolate. And you could also do port, if you wanted to do like a sweet pairing, a delicious ruby port, super great with dark chocolate.
I would never think to get that.
Agree. Okay, last one. I'm gonna have
last-
to cut this on our makeshift cutting board, but
Yes. Okay. Now, you have the two extra.
oh, I do. That's
Yes.
right.
Sorry, I pulled both of mine. I thought I was setting the table, but I did it wrong. Okay. So this is a Bonanza cab, and this is $24 at the grocery.
And Mr. Google said to pair it with Snickers.
I do love a Snickers. I feel like Snickers is a legitimate snack. Like it's a health food because it has protein in it.
We used to have them before games.
It's like peanut M&Ms.
Yeah. So why does the cab work with Snickers?
I think you've got like the nougat, you've got the milk chocolate, and you've got the peanuts, and all of those things combined go super well with a full-bodied cab. Cab, again, if you're in a pinch, you could do that with dark chocolate also. You've got a lot of ripe kind of dark fruit flavors that complement nuts, nougat, and chocolate.
That is actually really good. Maybe it's just that I love a Snickers. But that's a really good one.
That is.
I'm a chocolate person, so that might be my favorite. It might be the cab with the Snickers.
You think?
Yes. And then what did we do the Sour Patch Kids with?
The
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, no, Inie, was there one of those that you thought we should mix up? One of the whites?
Well, so originally we had the Sauvignon Blanc with the Skittles and the
right.
and the rosé with the Sour Patch Kids, but I said switch them, and y'all were so kind to switch them. So I don't really know as much as Google. So Google said the reverse. So go either way.
Are you trying the opposite? The way that Inie had it was the best. Okay. That's what the hand motion said.
Yeah, that was Inie. Okay, so what is your personal favorite Halloween candy and wine pairing?
I'm a huge Junior Mints fan.
Oh,
and I mean, love Junior Mints, and I love to sprinkle them in popcorn.
Yes.
And eat them as a combination. Really, really good. And so to me, the favorite, if you can splurge, is champagne, which is super good with popcorn and interesting with Junior Mints. Junior Mints are tricky. But champagne is so it's almost like perfect with everything.
That's so good. And when you do bubbles, do you always do champagne?
Never, because I can't afford it. So I do cava, which is sparkling wine from Spain, and we drink our weight in cava. So yeah,
I love
big
that.
cava fans.
That's what. So would you do the cava with the popcorn and Junior Mints?
Yeah, so cava doesn't see a lot of oak, and champagne often does, and so that little bit of oakiness on the bubbly always helps with the buttered popcorn. But yeah, cava is a great pairing too.
This is so interesting. I've learned so much.
I know. I love this. Okay, well, I mean, how does it feel? I mean, we're going to drop the link so that people can check out your cookbook. And so your cookbook is it, I mean, it's favorite recipes from On the Square from over the years, right? And you guys have been there for 20 years, 21 years.
21 years. Yeah, it's an interesting book, because it's Stephen's recipes and my writing. So every chapter is kind of from the past 21 years of running the restaurant together, and then when I left open the brewery, how he managed probably better without me. But yeah, so if you're thinking it's a cookbook and, oh, I don't cook, I don't want to do it, it's actually a story also. So if you like an interesting story, it has that aspect as well.
How neat.
I love that. And then y'all, if you have not read Inie's other book, Life After Windows, which is all about her experience with 9/11 and Windows of the World, and kind of the way that it's just, I don't know, it just is so amazing and extremely well written and just such a great read. So if you've not read that, then you should totally pick that one up also.
And we'll drop both links in the comments for the cookbook and Life After Windows.
I know. Well, Inie, it sounds like that you're probably going to have a terrible time tonight. And I'm sorry.
Definitely.
Like gross food and wine and not terrible company.
Yeah, terrible setting. It's gonna be hard. we can do hard things.
That's exactly right. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Well, please tell Vivian and Stephen that we said hello, and we really appreciate you joining us. What an incredible friend. Thank you so much for being willing to do this and for dropping all this knowledge on us. I feel a lot smarter about all this.
Me too. Thank you, Inie.
Thanks, Inie.
Thank you.
Have so much fun.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Thanks, y'all. Love you both. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Man, that was so good.
Wow. Also,
she's so amazing. What about this? She didn't say, y'all, we asked her and she was like, sure. I'll be in my car. She didn't say that she was going to be at her own cookbook event at the Farrington house.
And she's in the
parking lot.
She's so kind.
Gosh, she's the best.
I know. And we didn't prep her with any of this beforehand.
No,
so
sure didn't.
That shows her.
We just thought of it. I know. We just thought of it.
Yeah.
I know y'all heard us talk before about shower thoughts, or when going to sleep and not sleeping and just waiting and just thinking of all the ideas overnight. That's kind of, this morning we were like, oh,
it's true. Oh, we got a good cardio workout in.
I know.
Happened to be at the same place at the same time. So it just happened.
Right.
So that was lovely. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I assume you're going to want all of, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I know. I feel like now, if anybody wants to come over, we have 6 open bottles of wine that each have 1 sip out of them.
Bring your Halloween candy and Mary Cheatham will
exactly right. We got it. Come on over.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I will say that what is saving my life today is friends, old and new, and connections with people, and just feeling a part of a community and knowing folks who will just jump in and do anything you need.
I love that. That's such a good one. Mine is just Halloween coming up. I don't have kids yet, and I don't trick or treat personally. However, I just love going to Beaufort, walking around Ann Street, and just seeing everyone so excited. I'm really excited to do that next Tuesday, and maybe have a little glass of wine with my Halloween candy.
And you can actually expertly say, excuse me, may I pour you a glass of?
Correct.
Right. I love this.
Yeah, that'll be on my itinerary.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Happy Halloween, and thank y'all for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.